So in this brief video, I'll do a brief run through of Copilot Agent sat over SharePoint. In the same way we did for OneDrive, we can just navigate to a particular site. We can see from just looking at the top that the Copilot Agents is now available in here. This is due to the licensing enablement for Microsoft 365 Copilot, which basically means we've paid money for it as opposed to using the free one. So from here, I can just highlight the information I'm interested in. In this case, we're using some available reports from the last few years from Clearbox Consulting out of the UK. They do reports around internet tool sets and evaluations and how they stack up against each other. And what we're going to do is we're just going to create a specific agent just to look at these. So I've highlighted the ones I'm interested in. I'm going to click Create an Agent and say, yep, we're just going to use those. At the moment it's called Reference Agent, but because we're in the reference area of the resources site. So what we're going to do is we're just going to change that, and I'm just going to update it and just say, so it's the Clearbox Internet Agent, and we're just going to use that and just say it's been created from the selected source files, specific content provided from Clearbox Consulting on internet solutions. So it just makes it a little bit more specific. Now we just have a look here and we can see that we've actually been given a list of those areas. We could include other sites or other links in here, but we're not going to. And we're just going to keep it out of the box at this stage just to illustrate how powerful it is without really doing anything. So with that, we're going to save this agent. Now, unfortunately, the dialog once you've completed your process doesn't go away, which is a bit annoying. But what we have now is the agent will automatically get loaded that's associated here, and we can see that the Clearbox agent naming is pulled through, and we can see that actually that now sits amongst all the other agents I've created for other things. From here we can use these documents to specify some information. If we're assessing intranets, which these reports support, then we can have a look at comparisons of different offerings. So in this case, I've pasted in a prompt that's looking to compare and contrast the internet solutions from 3 specific vendors, list them in a table format, the pros and cons for each offering, and give me any specific risks, issues that I might have encountered if I'm a Microsoft 365 customer, and indicate what we think is the highest cost. And from here, we can just put that query in. And we see, based on the information provided in the query, we can see a comparison has been offered between LiveTiles, Omnia and Staffbase, and we can have a look at what are the impacts, the best ways to deal with it, where potential risks and issues are, and it gives me them in potential cost format. Now obviously this is a very brief summary. It requires some analysis around each one just to make sure that we've got all the things we need to look at, and I know from having done lots of comparable solution analyses over the years that there'll be a number of areas that I'll be interested in adding, and I can fine-tune my prompts accordingly to increase that information or take that out.